Hello and welcome to the A-League Live Watchalong Perth Glory versus Brisbane Roar. The late kickoff time of 10 o'clock. How is everyone? The game is very close to kickoff. I mean, the kickoff should happen as probably as soon as we come back from ad break. Kickoff's at 10:05. Obviously, we are live 5 minutes early to talk you through the team. As always, it is me. Hi. Now, first of all, we are going to ignore this. These are shit. We're going to ignore that. This is the team. I look like such a double fan. This was before I supported NFL. I just needed a hat. And this looked the best one in... Is it JD? No, it would have been JD. What's the one? I'm going to say out loud, but the one that's next to next, Pizza Hut. DW. It was DW at the time. I don't think it's there anymore. But the one that they were in DW, this was 2 years ago, before I supported an NFL team. So I look like the worst fan right now because I've got the Jags one here, the actual jersey, and then I'm wearing the hat. It's not on purpose. I needed something to sort out my awful hair because it was tragic today. I'll end up taking it off halfway through the stream anyway, because my head will get very, very sweaty. But should we have a look at the team lineups? So, for the home team, Perth Glory, it's Tando Velafi in net, Joshua Rowlands, Jonathan Aspero, I'm going to call him, it's what they all call him, they never say his full name, it's Aspero. Darryl Lackman, then Dane Ingham at left back, and then Brendan Wilson, Neil Kilkenny. I realise, other way around, Rowlands and Ingham are switched. Rowlands is at left back, Ingham's at right back. Then they start playing a 4-2-2. Brandon Wilson and Neil Kilkenny, sort of your holding midfielders. Nicholas D'Agostino and Diego Castro as your two attacking cams, but I think they'll both drift wide. I've seen when I've done Perth before, they do drift wide. And then your two up front are Bruno Fornarola and Carlo Armiento. Your bends are Malik, Otto, Keogh, Sullivan, Steins, Redder and Tatarthu. So a decent team from Perth Glory. I think I've seen Perth play before, and this was more or less the starting lineup. And it was Aspero, because I would never say in his full name. But Rawlins comes in and Armiento comes in. Those are the two big changes. Rawlins, 16 years old, making his 5th appearance. So youth, but clearly the manager backs him. And then for Brisbane Roar, it's Jamie Young in net, and then Jack Hingert, Tom Eldred, Macaulay Gillespie, and Corey Brown is back 4. And then they play the simple 4-4-2. Jay O'Shea, the Irishman, Kai Truin, Rahmat Akbari, the second best Afghani centre mid after... Oh no, I meant Ben Ali's Libyan. We're all good. No, is it? No, it's Afghanistan. Anyway, the second best. And then Riku Danzake at left mid, the Japanese man. And then Gogol and Metbrahatu. And then Dylan Wenzel-Halls up front. Metbrahatu comes in, so does the captain Aldred. And then Freke, Champness, Daly, Brindlesouth, Courtney Perkins, and Jelicic is the bench. He's the bench indeed. Before we start, let me load up the Photoshop documents, football watch-alongs, so we can change the scores as they go in. But the players, Neil Kilkenny's 100th A-League game today. Majority with Perth, but he's played a couple with other teams. Melbourne, etc. Double Professor Star Stream Boy. Aye, I try my best, alright. Hello, and then Christian said, morning Rowan, hope you're all well. I'm doing great, pal. I'm doing good, buddy. Good little early morning watch-along. Also, we'll have the Europa League draw reaction watch-along basically straight after this. So when this does, there'll be like a good 15-minute break, and then we'll go straight into that. So don't forget to look forward to that. Yep, we've got all that. We'll kick off should be very soon. If you look at sort of the form that both these teams are coming into this game, Perth picked up a great win, 2-1 against against Adelaide, sort of the team that I found myself watching all the time. Last time Perth Glory played, that can't be right. It was 5th of Feb. It must have been, because I remember not doing a Perth Glory watch along, because I did that watch along I think I'm pretty confident I did that one. So 5th of Feb since they last played, so it's been a couple of weeks. Whereas Brisbane Roar, and I'm pretty confident I've done a watch on for them as well, but their last result was Saturday 25th, so last week they drew 0-0 with Sydney FC. Sydney the better side there. Their last win did come 6th of Feb, so when the last time Perth played against Melbourne, victory 5-2 win, so they're hoping that'll be the last time they got one, so they'll be trying to build from that. It's in Langkamp. Langkamp, isn't that former... that's the former Dortmund, right? Langkamp, if I'm right. Can't find it. He's just come up with a fruit. It looks strange. Looks kind of nice. Kind of nice. Of course, you're well, Slavia, but of course, in amazing fashion, Leicester are awful. I'd like to clarify that they are not awful. They're a very good team. Slavia were just better on the night. They really were. And how long has it been? I mean, the game's only just kicked off, but I think it's been 6 minutes of watchalongs, and I'm going to have to take the hat off. I put the hat off because of that bit of my hair, and I don't know why. It was sticking. I've had a shower and stuff. Don't know why it was sticking up. Sort my hair out. Good to go. We're good to go. Early free kick for Brisbane Roar. He's just on the far right of the pitch. It's probably going to cross him. Lovely little weather over there. Seems like it's very warm. Well, there's definitely sun for at least. As Bajasho does whip in. He's crossed in. It's a great ball. And it goes out for a goal kick. It comes off Aldrin, the captain coming in for today. Comes off the back of him. It's a great ball, in fairness. It's got a great height on it. And Aldrin sort of does win the ball, but he's turned his head to flick the ball. Poor missed time and hits the back of him. And got for a Perth goal kick. Little bright, energetic start. Very nice, energetic early start. Sort that out. There we go. Been stolen away in the middle. D'Agostino tried to counter-attack, and it's a great tackle, but it's been given away here. But I think that was O'Shea. And then it's cleared away by O'Shea. Falafi does come out and collect it, though. I'm just gonna... yeah. Okay. Right, I know Perth players were alright. And that's lovely there. Fuck, Amiento, who's obviously coming to this game. He didn't play last week. Last time they played, though, I think that's a cross. I think it was a cross. Cross does come in anyway, and it goes all the way out. That's right. If their seats, they're incredible. It's like on the sidelines. If those are seats there, they might be some of the best seats you could probably get. Brisbane take the throw in. Find a little bit of space in the midfield here. We'll switch it across to the right. Johnny says, Rowan, any Helen news? Not that I know of. I'm hoping he stays, obviously. I really am. So we'll have a Bundesliga. We will have a Bundesliga watch along tomorrow. RB Leipzig versus Borussia Mönchengladbach. Going to be a great game. Can hold a couple of your wink. I hope not, as Carlisle fans. We really need the win. It'll be a fun game, won't it? But I say, Dortmund beat Schalke in the Riviera Derby last week. Slavia won midweek. Then if Oldham win this Saturday, it's a good full rotation. But it's a great counter-attack for Fornarola. Still Fornarola. Good defender from Aldred there. In fairness, I'm just looking. It looks like in the formation for Brisbane Roar, they're not playing a 4-4-2. They're playing a... It looks like a 3 at the back, but can be a 4 with Hinger and Brown. Just looking. With Hinger and Brown overlapping into the left back and right back positions if needed. Obviously, 2nd versus 7th, Brisbane Roar. Sort of flying high. It goes Mariners, Roar, MacArthur, and then the Wanderers. So a nice little top there, but Mariners have got a big gap here. So if Brisbane can win this game, it'll be a corner for Perth Glory, though, sort of the better of the sides this half. I'd say the better of the halves. It was the youngster, Rawlins. Is he the right back? Yeah, he'd be the right back, actually. I think he's the left back. Anyway, youngster Rawlins, a 16-year-old, he's got a lovely mullet, and he just wins a corner for Perth Glory. 4 minutes into the game. It's interesting to see who's whipping this in. It's Kilkenny will whip it in. Not the best of balls. You know what he's testing. Oh, big clattering in the box. Big clash of heads. but it's okay. I think it's just a big bonk. We're okay. Chelsea need to get Champions League first. That's the thing. The rumours went, if they don't get Champions League, they will leave, which is fair enough. I can't think it. But a lot of teams that are linked, Chelsea have definitely not guaranteed themselves to get Champions League. Exactly. I think only transfer rooms I can see if they're going to go to City is the only one where you can definitely go, oh, this is not amazing. Oh, I think, no man, they're just patching up his face. It was Aspro who got, who did it? I think he collided with, Mebrahatu. So he just collides with Mebrahatu. Both just getting cheeky little stitches here. Not a bit of time to wait. Exactly, but you just got to wait until players, what's it called? What's the word? I've got English. Champions League, they're doing it. Yeah, that's not even what... I don't know what I'm on about now. I don't have a clue what I'm on about. But yeah. Oh, that's a lot of blood. It's definitely... Oh, that's water. But Gogo Mebrahatu, 6-3 games, 4 goals. Not that many goals this season. Over his career. It's just a big coming together with Aspro. But Aspro's has got a cut above his head. Whereas I don't know where Mebrahatu's is. I mean, they just got to tape them both up. So that's some special spray on Mebrahatu. He's got Golgol on the back of his shirt. But he's called Golgol Mebrahatu. See where everything... Thank you, Chris. Early mornings. Yeah, just see where everything finishes. Because, like I said, I think it's City the only team where you can go... If you want Champions League, they're the team you go to. I don't... especially the way that... Oh, they're great. It's just lovely to see fans chanting in it. It's just so nice to see. I mean, if you look at the Premier League table, though, City, 59 points, 10 points ahead of United and Leicester. United, Leicester, second, third on 49. West Ham on 45. A win only puts them a point behind with a United and Leicester loss. Chelsea are 43rd, Liverpool 40th, Everton 40 points. I don't think you can rule out Villa and Tottenham at this time. There's still a couple of games left for that. It's that 4th spot which I think is the biggest one with West Ham. Because if West Ham can keep their form going, no one's obviously we will have a West Ham watch along tomorrow morning. Manchester City versus them. We'll win it, which is a great clash. I mean, West Ham have got some tough games. This really does make their season. These next 6 games. So they've got Manchester City tomorrow, but then they've got Leeds on the Monday. Then they've got Manchester United, Arsenal, Wolves, Leicester, which is some tough games. Like, definitely not the easy ones. It's a great touch, though, by Dan Zaki. He'll put the ball in. Good ball. Just doesn't tease anything. No one on it. Now it's stolen away by Castro. I feel like it's been in the A-League for so long now. I'm just going to have a look. He's 38 years old and he's still playing football, which is mental. Been there for 6 years now. He was at Getafe for Malaga, Gijon and Getafe for a while, and have been at Perth Glory for nearly 6 years. So it's not like he's not familiar with the club. He's been there for a while. Madam Rowan, who's doing the draft? You or someone else? All of us are going to be on it. So don't you worry. And there's a hello, bro. I'm from Malaysia. Well, welcome. What's it like in Malaysia today? Nice weather? I hope so. Cross comes in. Good defending there by Brisbane Roar. Obviously, they're coming into favourites in this game, but Perth like to score goals. From what I've seen of them, they're a very attacking side. 4-0 Armento have already tested the Brisbane backline of the sort of the 3 at the back. I'm just going to open a drink. They've already tested the back 3. If that's how I think it's more of a back 5, if anything. And Kilkenny tries to play back to defend. He tried to go to Aspro with his big taped head. And does just lose it out for a throw and give Brisbane the ball back. Quite a slow start to this game so far. Not much in the ways of chances. We had an early chance for Brisbane on Valafi comes out and collects though. But yeah, West Ham got some tough fixtures. If we look at Chelsea's fixtures, they've got tough as well. United, Liverpool, Everton, Leeds. Then they've got the Champions League, and then they've got quite a nice run of little fixtures. So you can't rule Chelsea out. Liverpool have got Sheffield. They've got probably the best run of fixtures. They've got Chelsea, Fulham, but then they've got Wolves, Arsenal, Liverpool, Leeds. Are tough games, very tough games. For me, it's that United game which will make all the difference for Liverpool. Everton, if you look at them, they've probably got the best running for a while. Just because they don't play any of the big sides till maybe Tottenham. Well, they play Chelsea, but everyone seems to play Chelsea so soon. But I think Tottenham is their biggest one until they've got a really hard run of games. It's the end of the season at Manchester City. Imagine if that was to secure Champions League football. Everton fans would have a t-shirt. It's going to be a corner though here for Brisbane. It's going to be Jay O'Shea who whips it in. The Irishman. Was he at Tranmere? He was at, I know he was in England. Bury. He was at Bury. Bury, Sheffield United, Chesterfield, Macedons, Port Vale. Basically been everywhere in League, in the sort of English system. You know what? Nothing comes to that corner, but Brisbane do keep it sort of under their feet here. It went all the way to, who was that, number 3? It was Brown. Then just a poo ball on the wing. Brisbane still keep the ball. Aldred, who's found himself out on the wing. In the midfield to O'Shea, to Aldred. And they'll just push all the way back to defence. Good pressure from the two. I think the formation really does help Perth in terms of pressing. If they can get Brisbane to take it back to the back line, just because there's always going to be two members. It's a great ball into the back post. It's cleared by the young Rawlins. But it still finds Brisbane. Brisbane just enjoying so much possession. Brown in the midfield. To Danzaki. Danzaki! Straight to the hands of Valafi. Biggest opportunity of the game. Danzaki just some nice little footwork inside the box. Get past a couple of defenders. But just puts it straight into the hands of Valafi, the keeper. He made his debut, I think, last time I did a Perth Glory Watchalong. Not play, I'm guessing how many games has he played. Played 4 games this season. He's already had a yellow card. Just mental. How do you get a yellow card so quick? Not controlled there by Fornaroli. Giving away again. Brisbane just having possession of the ball. And Perth just losing it very easily. Brown, though, plays it down. Aspero does some nice little defending there to keep it in possession. And Perth actually hold the ball for more than 10 seconds here. Which we haven't seen this game. Daz said, Rowan, I mentioned you last night. Thank you, Daz. What on? Whatever, thank you very much. I was on the stream last night, but thank you very much for whatever you mentioned me, and even if it was just live, thank you. I'm going to go with Castro now. Tries to turn Wenzel Halls. There's a lot of double barrel names on this Brisbane team. You've got Wenzel Halls, but then you've got Brindle South and Courtney Perkins on the bench. Just a lot of double barrels. I feel like you don't see that many double barrel names. And Brisbane again coming at Perth. It's Danzaki in the midfield. Perth. Good ball into the midfield to Wenzel Halls. To Brown on the wing. Gillespie tries to play it in. Doesn't go to Rowan. It's headed away. And then Perth will get it. Perth just haven't been able to clear it. It's Ingham now. Puts a good ball down the wing. Just no one there. And they'll be given us offside. Just no options here for Perth to start a counter-attack. That's probably our best opportunity goal. And the free kick's took quickly by Roar. Switched out to the left. Is that number 6? Gillespie. The thing is, this has been all Brisbane. Perth haven't even had a sniff really of an attack. Danzaki though. He got the ball across. Now it's to Brown on the left wing here. The The man who's playing either left mid or left back. The cross comes in. You know, it's not the best ball, but it does stay on the wing now. Good ball in, and it's cleared away. Not as far as Danzake. Takes poor first touch, but it still keeps the ball in play. Still the Roar. Or some friends that might come on. Oh, well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Now Brown puts a great teasing ball in. Mabratu outside the box. And Mabratu was offside there. Such a late call there. Calaves is on and both teams should score. That's also. What are your predictions, Chris? Because I know what mine is. I'm going to go 3-1 Oldham. I'm going to go 3-1. We know we can score. Ooh. It's a good decision, actually. Mabratu sort of... It was good defending by, I think it was Lackman, who sort of just holds him off on the other side of his pitch. Mabratu tries to get himself on the other side, but when the ball's played, he is in an offside position. Ingham, though. Puts it to Kilkenny now in the midfield. Tees ball in. Goes to no one. And it's cleared away by the Roar. Lost this time by Mabratu, the lone striker today. Kilkenny switches it across. There's some nice little football here from Perth Glory. It's Fornarola. Played to Rawlins there, but now it's with Kilkenny in the midfield to Castro. To Kilkenny, still Kilkenny. On the ball. Fornarola to Rawlins. Augustino. And that was poo. Who was that? Brandon Wilson. That's just poo from him. Just plays to absolutely no one. Just kicks it straight out of play. And with them enjoying so much possession, it's the way they were playing it nice around the pitch. Augustino and Rawlins linking up very nicely. And now Brisbane are going to come at him. It's on the wing now. He's got an overlap there. Cross comes in. Mabratu, poor first touch. He'll go back out to the wing. And he's offside. Just poor football there from Mabratu, the striker. First of all, horrible first touch, and then tries to play it through to the wing to, I think it was Hinger. Just passes to Hinger when he's clearly offside. Hinger's has only just come on the pitch. Very poor decision there from Mabratu. Just poor decision making. I said 3-1 Carlisle's expected to win these games. Yeah, exactly. You're obviously gonna back your own team. You really are. The ball's in midfield. Switched across now to Lingard. This has been all Brisbane, by the way. All Brisbane to Gillespie. To Mabratu. A poor ball again by Mabratu. Oof. They're gonna take the free kick here. Just outside the box, it was I think it was Aspro. Cuts in on Wenzel Halls. Wenzel Halls goes down, and it's a really big free kick opportunity now. I'm just looking now. Yeah, as Aspro comes across, just puts his whole body into Wenzel Halls. Halls is obviously going to go down under contact. It's a great free kick opportunity though, just outside the box. I'm sort of interested to see what happens here. I think they might cross it in. They put a lot of men in the box rather than the wall. Yeah, there's... Oh, interesting what they do here, actually. It's going to be... Who's standing over it? It's O'Shea and Brown. I think if this is O'Shea, goes for it. If it's Brown, they cross it in. I think they're going to cross it in the way it's set the wall, the free kick set up. Brown crosses it in though. Back post! He's won Mabratu! I'm just seeing it. Valafi there. I don't know if he parries up the cross. I was going to see it, but it's a great ball in by Brown. Mabratu wins the header and it does come off the crossbar. But it was Aldred. Aldred were calling for it. Aldred's probably in a better position than Mabratu is. If you're Aldred, then maybe you scream louder to Mabratu. You're saying leave it. I'm in a better spot, so I'm not leave it. But he's in a better spot for a goal scoring opportunity. Our next 8 games are winnable. I expect us to win most of them. If we don't, then we'll decide if we get automatic promotion or not. But again, our promotion rivals are still dropping points. You expect Forest Green to run away with the league if they get beat by Southend. That's the thing. It is absolutely mental. Just in terms of it's the points tally where it's literally 1 point separating where it goes in sequence. As now the ball's on Lancaster. Great ball into the midfield. Header's not won. and it's loosely cleared, and then it's fully cleared by Brisbane. Wenzel Halls keeps it in though. Still Wenzel Halls does really well here. He's got no support though. He had Mabratu making a run, but it wasn't the best. But it's alright. It's already in the win now for Brisbane Roar. To the middle. To Danzake. To O'Shea. O'Shea puts the ball through. It's a poor ball. Comes to nothing. Kyle said, "Hi Ron, how are you? I thought I'd be going shopping at 10, but it said it's 10 past 11, so I thought I'd join you for a while, had the game. So it's been a good game, you know. Brisbane have attacked, only 20 minutes in, but Brisbane have attacked really well. Show great attacking intent, whereas Perth have done politely F all with the ball. Really, not done much. Not done much with it at all as it's. God, it's 10:30. It's so weird doing it. This is where I'm normally finishing the watch-along. And you have the rest of the day. It's a lovely day today, though. Really nice day. Bright and sunny. Something you rarely you get to say in England. Something you rarely get to say, apart from summer. We're about to have that big summer blowout. You know, I'm looking forward to it. Just if the Euros are on, having a beer, supporting England, you can't be wrong. Obviously, I know. Are Ireland in the Euros? This isn't even a diss, Kyle. Ireland aren't in the Euros, are they? Euro 2021. I'm just going to check, but I'm pretty confident they're not. We're likely to be the... One thing that's nice is we're likely to be the sole host, which is which is really nice. I really can't complain at all. I'm just looking. Nah, I don't think Ireland are. Bit awkward, isn't it? Just a little bit awkward. Scotland are there. Wales are there. At least Northern Ireland out there. I suppose that's one thing we can both agree on. At least Northern Ireland out there. Ball in the middle though. Good defending from Aldridge. Fornaroli not happy. That's a good defending from Aldridge. Just holds up the ball. Lets it roll out of play. We'll go for a goal kick. Fornaroli does pull down Aldridge as well. It goes back to Brisbane ball. Ball into the middle. You know, I was flicked on. That was a good opportunity there. We were flicked on by Mabratu. Just no one chases it down. Gives us bottom half the table teams make me nervous more than playing teams in and around because they end up turning you over. I hope you stay focused. Same, Chris. But I'm the opposite. Kilkenny. Oh! D'Agostino could have won a penalty here. Keeper comes rushing out. Young has come out, took out D'Agostino. It's going to go to VAR here. I thought D'Agostino got the ball there. That was interesting, that. Young comes out and D'Agostino. It's such a slow time to see. Kilkenny plays a great ball over the top. D'Agostino is running onto it. Oh! None of them really get the ball. I'm looking here. I think he wins the ball. No, not massive touch by Young there. It's just his back that touches him. D'Agostino looks like he gets the touch. It's D'Agostino who does get the touch. It could be a penalty here. I'm sorry, Kyle. I'm sorry. If you know the channel, you know I don't have much knowledge, so it was more just me asking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Who are you going to support in the Euros, Kyle? Decision is upheld. No penalty. Oh, thank you very much, Daz. I appreciate it. No penalty. Give it to a boos. A chorus of boos from the Perth Glory fans. But no penalty. I can see that. I can see why. It's D'Agostino gets the ball, but then there's not really much contact between Young and D'Agostino. So I sort of can't fault it in a way. It's very it's such a tough situation though, because Young comes out and clips him, but I don't know if there's enough. That's the thing. I don't think there's, for me, there's not enough. I think it's a penalty. It's one of them ones where people will disagree, people will not disagree. So I want to check, has a new episode of One Division come out? Because I had a look earlier and I couldn't see it. Where is it? One Division. episode 8, here we go. There we go, that's fine. So there is, which is nice to see. I can play it. It's with Brisbane Roar here. Can't do much with it. They've sort of slowed down the second half. Roar have. Haven't done much. So good ball over the top. There's a lot of open space in the middle here to Brown. It's a poor first touch. It's a great block. But that was I think it was Lackman who... Yeah, it was Lackman who makes a great stop, the Dutchman. But that's such a poor first touch from Brown. That's such an awful first touch. And now it's Perth Glory. Castro plays it onto the wing now to Fornaroli. Fornaroli gets tackled. No one pushes though. Castro gets the ball back. And Castro switches it to the other side of the pitch. It's actually a poor switch play. Kept in by Ingham. The game will slow down now. Kilkenny. Just a great opportunity there. That was where is it? It was Brown. It was Corey Brown. Just a poor first touch. It was great for from Lackman. Opens up his body, sticks a foot out. But Corey Brown, if he gets a better touch there, he was free as a bird. Is that having a saying? Free as a bird? I've said it a couple of times now. Chris, one player to watch. I think Zach Durnley's injured. I think Zach Durnley is injured. So you're all right, Chris. Genuinely, Dylan Bahambula. If you haven't seen, go. Someone's been fixed up there. Go look on Twitter and just type in Bahambula, great ball in. And D'Alcino's just, it goes to the floor, but he just runs straight into the back of Aldrich. No, but if you look at go on Twitter and just type in Dylan Bahambula goal. It's amazing. It's a stellar of a goal. Just on the turn, just has a dink, just dinks it. Des said, Rowan, have you seen our group? Like, yeah, I think it's an easy winnable group. Our toughest game will be Croatia. I think Czech Republic will give us a run for the money. I think we'll smash Scotland. I genuinely think, I always support Germany. I know they may not win with they've been so far, but still root for them. There's always going to be a soft spot for Germany with like the Bundesliga and Dortmund and etc. So there's always a little part where I go, I want them to do well. It's obviously England, isn't it? It's obviously England. And just hi, y'all. Welcome, Jojo. Welcome to the stream. Like, subscribe, notification bell. Follow us on Twitter, @_topcorner. We'll do all the promotion stuff later on. I actually don't have a watch-along video for this week. But all off the top of my noggin. All off my noggin. So we're all good there. I was seeing if I had the watch-along video. I don't. One ball over the top, though, by Kilkenny. And it's kept in there. It's kept in well by Hingert. Got for throwing for Perth. Perth have really found the footing in this game now. He's took 20 minutes, but they're really coming into the room. Billy Dale did my preview and said Durnley's in. I think he's injured, Zach Durnley. Well, he hasn't played in the past couple of games. I'm very confident he's still injured. We've got a couple of little niggly injuries. I'm just looking at, we lost to Barrow so late on last week. Yeah, and he was out. Puts the ball in, he just faced across. Bahambula is the one you need to look at. Bahambula and McElhenney. McElhenney's the one that you always... McElhenney's always the one that you've got to be worried about, but things will always be there. Bahambula. Rowan's on now. Kurt, Manchester United fan from Australia. Hello, bro. Hello, pal. Hope you're alright there. I'm guessing you're Australian. Because I think I need an Australian here to help me with like the history of both these sides. In fairness, I've watched a bunch of games. I think that's it was just. I think it's Mebrahato obviously had that big collision with Aspro early on in the game. 57. That isn't 57. What a number. I mean, it's Danzaki though. Pulled down the middle, good tactical foul by him, wins the yellow card. In fairness, that's nice from Danzaki. Well, from Ingham as well. Ingham tactical foul on Danzaki, pulls him down the middle of the pitch. So who's number 57? Or is it number 17? Or I just been? I think Mebrahato is wearing a number 57 shirt. Oh yes. Ball comes in. He's wearing a number 57 shirt. Why is he wearing a 57 shirt? He's number 17. He even says it was number 17 earlier. Oh, no, I've seen he's played in red and white. Remember how to? Oh, he has played in red and white, but for the wrong Prague. He played for Western Sydney Wanderers, which I can hats off to him, legend. He's played for Sparta Prague though, and if you know this channel, he's played for the wrong Prague. So we won't be doing any Brisbane watchalongs anymore because of him. Now, I mean, Daz and just George are having a chat. I don't even know who do you think Matt will get today. Draws, I guess Barney. I'm trying to think what sport it would be. Darts, maybe? But draw? It might be an in reference. It's like Ben the Hamster. Love the A-League commentary. They're just really chill. Aren't they? It's one thing A-League do really well. Their TV coverage is really nice. Been given away though. Van Ingham to Castro. Back to Ingham. Takes a great first touch. Good defender from Aldrich. It's a poor ball game by Wilson. Not had the best half so far. Darts. Right, okay. I mean, is it a Barney Rim and Barbanabeld? I guess. We won't smash Oldham. I always respect whoever we play. I don't think it was. We give teams in the upper half a run for the money. We really do. We've beaten some of the bigger teams. We struggle. Yes, we lost to Barrow in the 89th minute. We lose to these lower sides, but can beat the top teams. It's such a strange season for us. The problem is we're not going to keep all the people we have last year, but if we can keep a couple, keep that core attack, and really build a defence, I think we could get promotion next year. I really do. The team is good enough. It's that defence you need to shore up. And if we shore up that defence, I genuinely think we can go far. But speaking of going far, still 0-0 in this game. Not a big entertainer like I had last week. Obviously, last week I had the big 3-2. Tommy Urich getting a hat-trick of penalties. And yeah, it was a shaky It's a shaky circumstance. So Rowan, it's one I got on social media. Right, okay. It's a shakier circumstance than 3 penalties, but three was all it took. Well, if you go to @the_top corner, you can see when we're going to go live. So we've got at 12 12, so in an hour and 20 minutes, we'll be live with the Europa League draw. So we'll be thinking, Davis Killer Dunn has won the League 2 goal of the month, but it's in the middle for the roll. And D'Agostino there just puts it wide. It's a close opportunity for D'Agostino. Fornarola doesn't get out crowd. D'Agostino has a shot. It's good defending there from Aldrich. So close. I mean, it's wonderful to see so many different variety of fans in your vids. It must be A-League, Premier League, Serie A, Bundesliga, of course, European transfer matches and trends. They're like the draws and the deadline days are the ones where we get more people in. And so there's not many things. And then everyone else has just got the loyalists to the channel for all the other team. Watch along. Kenny, not the best delivery. Goes to Aldrich at the front post, but he has to head it out. So it was Brown at the front post, actually. And heads it out. And of course, you can't forget the darts. You can't forget the darts. And the F1. The F1 was Kilkenny again front post this time, and it'll go out for another corner. See if they can replicate again. You go for Brisbane. Where are you from? Who do you support for Australia? I'm guessing you support United, obviously. But who's your Australian team? Kurt. And then Georgia supports Leverkusen. Oh, you're a Leverkusen fan, are you? Oh! Fornarola, I think, heads it there. And Jamie nearly just digs over. Leverkusen supporters are great. Clearly not good enough, though, are you, when young boys are knocking you out? I'm obviously joking. You beat us in the group stage. We beat you as well, and we're going through, and you're not. Fairness, Leverkusen are a great side. You've got Diaby, who is just... Love him. Diaby's great. Lackman has just gone into the back of... Why has he got number 57? He's running... Oh, you Team Australia, Brisbane... Oh, so you do support Brisbane. You might have to help me then if I'm getting anything, but Mebrahatu there. got his big bandage on, just headed into the back by Lackman. But Brisbane with the ball. But Perth have really come into this game, the second half, and Wilson does really... You know what, Wilson, in the second half, in attacking-wise, been poor. Defensively, he's actually been very solid. He's played that holding midfielder role really well. He's played it really well, just attacking, done it politely, F all. 10 minutes left of this second half. Nothing much to scream and shout about, but it is Brisbane now outside the... It wasn't really... It was Wenzel Halls outside the box, has a shot, and he just puts it well wide. Well wide. It was actually an awful shot. In hindsight. I mean, Kurt, what's it like being in Australia right now? I can just imagine it's lovely. I really can. Is it summer weather yet as well? Or have you got a couple more months for that? Ball played in the midfield though. Kilkenny's gonna make our centre back here with ball. Gonna drive it. This is lovely from Kilkenny, and he expects Aspro to be there. Aspro wasn't, and ball nearly goes out of play. Valafi to Aspro, and Aspro will clear out. I love that in the league they've gone Aspirinitis is such a hard name to say. Just call him Aspro. Nice weather. It's just, I just love that you're out of lockdown and stuff, and you can actually go about. It's mental that I do love that we're counting down the days. Hello, Bernardo. Hello, how are you, buddy? How are you, pal? Up the Perth, you say up the Perth. That's a poor touch. Everyone's just counting down to June. Is it June 21st? When everything goes back to not. Oh, it's going to be amazing. Oh, that's lovely from D'Agostino. He's got Rawlins on his right, doesn't use him. Plays it to midfield to Castro. Agostino back to Castro. He's got Rawlins on his left, doesn't opt to use him. Tries to switch to the other half of the pitch. Still Castro. Still Castro. And then that's a poor touch. He'll find Castro again. To Rawlins. That's a good ball. A teasing ball by Rawlins just whips out of play. Come on, the Perth Bernardo just says, and Chris says, I don't know why some Macalla fans are over to defeat Tranmere. One, it was always going to end either way, promotion rivals. And two, still a long way to go this season. That's it. You've got so many fixtures still in hand, and etc. You can still do it. We have 4 games without win. 3 of them we played games around us. Teams would be tough because Harrogate defeat. I was disappointed with. We didn't turn up. All you do is just look forward to your next game. But I said, tired of working at 5 a.m. God, I'm guessing you've just started. What better way to start than some bit of A-League? But yeah, I'm guessing it's very early. Morning. Who wanted to be waking up by this face? No one. No one would want to. It's with Brisbane now. Nothing much happening in this game. Brown on the wing, plays it through to the middle. And then tackled in the midfield. Brahatu. This game is slowed down so much. Gonna be in the wing. True in. O'Shea, sorry. He's drifting into the back. Nothing. Brisbane have just not showed up today, really. I don't know who you say would be the better team this second half. This first half. 38 minutes in. Where's the Halls though? Oh, just fizzes over the crossbar by Hingert. Dazaki and Wesley Halls were in a lot of space. His head. Hingert decides to go for himself and just puts it way over the crossbar. It's a conversion. And normally would have been 3 points. If that was 2 points. 2 points. Game just starting. This is a good start. I don't want to get any tied as I would love United to get Rangers. That would be a great match and really test United. I know who I want United to get. We've already knocked out one English side. We'll knock out another. United stinky anyway. No, they're not. I don't know who. I'd one for Slavia. I did watch Man United games today at 5 a.m. and now 9:45. Thank you very much. God, I always forget that your time is awful. Wait, it's 9:45 now for you? I forgot. It's such a late kickoff, isn't it? D'Agostino does really nice, by the way. Finds Castro on the wing. Castro has a shot. He's seen it's 1-0. It was coming. It's Perth Glory. It's been a 3-week break, but it's the man who you probably expect to score for Perth Glory. Castro, the 38-year-old, he's still got it. It's a great finish. And that's D'Agostino just not being selfish. D'Agostino, outside the box, goes for it himself. Instead, just holds the ball up, plays it through to Castro. Castro goes for it. He's a great player of use of the advantage. And it's all D'Agostino. Moves down the right, takes a little touch past two of the players. Instead of going for the shot, he puts it to Castro, he puts it on his right, has a dig, puts it in the back of the net, and it's 1-0 Perth Glory. What a finish. That is a great finish by Castro, the captain. And Perth are 1-0 up with 7 minutes left. Wow, indeed. God, awful times. Kyle played well this Soda. Tranmere, God played games on Tuesday side. In fairness, it gets you momentum up. Roddy Cheerback, big show, yet amazing standing for AD. He was very shocked. Very, very shocked. And then just brilliant dribbling by D'Agostino. Hello, Tubbs. You're alright, pal. Yeah, just really nice dribbling. Just takes it past two. Very unselfish. Plays it to Castro, who bangs in the back of the net with 5 minutes left. Perth could go into the second half. 1-0 up. I said that, and Brab, who just can't get it to anyone. Kilkenny now to Castro. And he started, what I say now, I slated him on attack, but defence, Wilson won the foul that played advantage to get the ball to D'Agostino. Some nice football from Perth now. They've got wind of the sails. Kilkenny does give it away, though. Opportunity for Brisbane. Can they get back into it? Can they get back into it here? I saw the League 2-2. It's so glad to see Morecambe and Tranmere up the top. It's not amazing. It's not amazing. I'm joking. It's nice to see a league so close. It really is. Shame we're not up there. So, Rawlins, bit better sort of end product there. That could be another goal. Rawlins, the youngster, just drives down the middle, tries to play through. I think it was Castro and Fornaroli. Doesn't go to anything. Now it's Brisbane. Danzaki wins it in the midfield. And Ingo wins the ball. Brisbane probably... Old man Castro, 38. 38 years old. So old. So old. But he's still banging in goals. Aldrin now. Pushing up to Danzaki. Can't get it past Castro. Castro win it back. Great second challenge by, I think that, who was that? That was a great tackle by Amiento to Castro. Plays it through to midfield to Fornaroli. He's got D'Agostino on his right. Fornaroli gives it away. Possible under foul, not given. Danzaki now has just got no options. Fizzes it to the left-hand side of the pitch. To Brown. He's got an overlapping run with Wenzel Halls. Wenzel Halls up against Aspro. Still Wenzel Halls. Wenzel Halls tries to go for himself. Doesn't have options. O'Shea to the wing now to Ingert. Ingert goes for the shot. He's in the post. Brown fizzes it. It's blocked there. And then Ingert will get it out. So close there for Brisbane Roar to get on the score sheet. It was Hinker on the right hand side of the pitch. Fizzes the ball in. It's a shot for sure. Goes across. I think it was Wenzel Halls then. It was in and out. It's still Wenzel Halls. Outside the box. Got no options. As a show. And it's deflected by Aspero. Wenzel Hall's playing a very nice football here now. The 23-year-old from Ipswich. The city of Ipswich. I'm saying Wenzel playing in Australia all of his life. But Wenzel Hall's flying high there nearly. Sentiment. So he's played very nice football. His drive outside the box has been so dangerous in this game. And we've not got to see him come up there. Oh, God. I thought it was a goal. But cross comes in. Headed away by Aspero. Oh, God, for throw him. It should have been a goal. It just lingered around the box for so long. Wenzel Halls could have put it away. But you know what? Bright signs for thing is, as I can see so many fans now going out at half time to go get some grub. I'll tell you one thing that's what I really fancy. A hot dog. I haven't had a hot dog in ages. Like, do you know a proper one from like a burger van? Just because burger vans haven't been open. When everything reopens, I'm going to have to get... Danzaki there. If he follows a run, he could have got it. Yeah. When was the last time I had a hot dog? Like, you only really get hot dogs at a football game, a rugby game or something. That's obviously been a while. And it would be a while before that. A burger van. IKEA. You could get it at Costco. But again, it's been obviously more than a year since I've had a hot. Love a good hot dog. That'd be really nice. I don't like Salford manager always full of excuses. You're always gonna back your team though, aren't you, Chris? Even if you've lost, you've always got to say, oh, well, we deserve to win, play the better football, even if you were second fiddle. 4 minutes at a time, I think that was because of Aspro. And think about Castro's won the ball here. Still Castro. On the wing, puts a cross in straight to the hands of Jamie Young, who sends it out really quick. Brisbane can start a counter-attack here. And, I mean, I was just about to come saying, I'm still respecting the A-League. They have quality games every once in a while. And then a pass like that happens. Apparently the food of both Forest Green and Wimbledon. I've never been to both of them. No, Forest Green is the vegan one, isn't it? I'm trying to think. I haven't been to many stadiums. It's been a while since I went to a football game, you know. I think maybe Bradford? 2018? Maybe? 2018, possibly? I would look Cambridge do well in League 2 just because Wes Houlihan is on the team. Cross comes in, cleared away by Aspro. Alright, I'm going to figure out how you pronounce it. Remember how to. They put the ball in, it's cleared away by Astro. Brisbane have took it quick. Long ball would come over the top. Finds Brown. Brown whips it back in. Aspro doesn't clear it. Goes to Kilkenny midfield. Possible counter-attack for Perth Glory here with Ingham. Ingham on the wing. Plays it through to Carmiento. Does really well to keep the ball under his feet. Still keeps the ball. Carmiento. Ball stayed in pitch. Ingham to Castro. Back to Kilkenny. All the way to Aspro. He's got Rawlins on his right. Uses Wilson instead in the midfield. To Rawlins. He's got an overlap on the right. Some nice little football. That's over by D'Agostino. Just nutmeg. Just nutmegs. Who were that? Number 6. Gillespie. Run when they do be paid with Revolution. I think 3 weeks. I think it's Impact Takeover. Yeah, I think 3 weeks. No, Impact Fastlane Revolution. Cambridge equals Mullen FC. Then some teams do just need that one player to carry them. They do. You want a hot dog, Rowan? Just put a dog out in the sun, and when you rub the dog, I'm never going to repeat the sentence. Rub the dog. Rub. Good defender there from Aldred. Brisbane. They've got just a minute. Just over a minute to get a goal before the second half. Before the end of the first half, sorry. Rub the dog, Kyle. Rub the dog, really? It's just been a while. Like, cause with takeaways, you can't get a hot dog. Obviously, I haven't been able to go to like Five Guys where they do a hot dog or any burger van just because they haven't been open, and you don't know what you're gonna get if you go to a burger van, COVID wise. But you know what I mean? It's just been a while. Maybe last time I were home, bit of cheese on it. When it, you know what? It was probably in the summer last year when it was hot. Ball on the wing though, for Brisbane. Wenzel Halls. O'Shea back out to the wing to Brown. Brown puts the ball in. Oh, what a header! Jack Hinkert. I mean, there was 40 seconds left, and it's 1-1. It's 1-1. That is an incredible set. Just a well-worked goal from Brisbane Roar. It started with Wenzel Halls. Just some really nice football. We're just seeing it here now. It comes out to the wing. To Wenzel Halls. Finds it on the left. Just some nice little driving football. Then Wenzel Halls, he plays it all the way back to Jay O'Shea, who spots up Brown open on the wing. Brown puts a great ball in. Inkert from far out. You know, Valafi should he be doing a lot better there? Probably. But it's a great cross in by Brown. Then Inkert has so much to do. He just has to dip it. And he gets the right dip on that ball. It's 1-1 as it stands. What a header. What a goal. And Brisbane are back into it. Perth were looking like they were going to go 1-0 up into the half. And now, these team talks are 100% going to change. With the game being 1-1 now. Brisbane have deserved it. I think they have come into... This game does deserve to be 1-1 in my opinion. Brisbane have had more opportunities, but Perth have shown the more attacking football. What a header. Towards the end, that's the nutmeg by Jaggerson, and then what a header. Man United vs Chelsea next week at 3 a.m. Fuck it, 3 a.m. The dedication. It's like when we watch a wrestling pay-per-view in the UK. It's like 1 a.m. Fair play, the dedication, Kurt, the dedication. I wonder, are bars open? And pubs? Because obviously it's 3 a.m. It's early. But, like, surely there's a big football contingent. Or just people watch it at home. Because if that's... When that game, that's late on. I suppose it just depends when the games are. I wonder if once you guys have a natural case in our cases. Natural cases have that pop to bite when cases are clean, smooth. Oh, depends. Oh, he went and got stitches. That's why you're off the pitch. I saw that Mabratu was off the pitch and he got stitches. But as it stands, 1-1 at half time. I would have heard. I think it's natural. It's natural casing for sure. It's when you it depends. When you bite it, it goes. Like they said, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh yeah. So alright, that makes sense. Because I would have thought there'd be a big football contingent. I mean, when you watch all these games, there are people in Celtic shirts, in Liverpool shirts, in United shirts. But the build-up play on the left, exactly. Wenzel Halls plays it through to O'Shea, to Brown, to Inga. Just a lovely little team goal. Great build-up play. Am I the only one aside from Roach game? I think so, Tubbs. I think so. It's a great game. 1-1 as it stands at half-time. Okay, so what's wrong with saying I'm going to rub my dog? Okay, now I say out loud a couple of times. It just sounded a bit... Sorry, don't need to apologise. You're just going to rub your dog. Obviously, Kyle's put it in the chat. That's a proper hot dog. The thing is, right... You're American. So, at Sainsbury's, which is a UK shop, supermarket, they do lovely sausages. What is it? They do lovely steaks and they do lovely sausages. Now, if you do them, they're just thick, but they're so juicy. Put 2 of them in a hot dog bun. Bit of cheese, bit of mayo. Perfect. Onions and... No. You know what? I can understand onions. Bit of fried onions, I understand why people like. I don't like onions in like a spag bol. Mustard. Cynical. I don't trust anyone who has mustard on. It tastes horrible. Just my awful food pal. But as it stands, it is 1-1 in this game. I've got too distracted with Tubbs. I don't want to read. Kyle goes missing, that means he's rubbing his... I'm getting distracted by hot dogs and food. Which is fine. I do need to get some food, actually. But 1-1 as it stands, it was a Castro goal in the 40th minute. It's a great finish with the right side of the foot, leaves him with open space, puts it in. Game looked over 5 minutes, but then nearly 9 minutes later, and added time, Hingert heads in with a lovely Wenzel Halls. This lovely driving run down the left, cuts back, finds O'Shea, who finds Brown back on that left-hand side. Brown plays a lovely dinked ball in, and Inga has a lot to do, and just heads it into that back post pass for Larfy, put it 1-1 at the half. Love Sainsbury's, need one in the USA. Rowan, you want to go to Kidderminster? They do nice pies. Depends what pie it is, Daz. Depends what pie it is. Like steak and kidney, steak and ale, cheese and onion, pork. All the pies I know. A dessert pie, if that counts. Sainsbury's is decent though. What do you have? What supermarkets do you have? It'd be Walmart, wouldn't it? Which is Asda for us. So it's like Asda's owned by Walmart. She even have a Tesco. Right, Penaldo, there's a question I've been dying to ask you. Do you have meal deals? Do you have meal deals in America? While I wait for Penaldo to reply to that, I'll do some promotion. So obviously, if you haven't heard of us, we have the Sports Corner, the youtube.com, youtube.com/the-sports-corner-YT, all lowercase. Don't forget to like, subscribe, notifications, share all the business here. I'm just have a quick drink. The Twitter @the_top corner. That's where you find all the latest updates when we're going live. Content that goes up on the website, thesports-corner.com. We had a couple of stuff going up yesterday. One about China and the 2050 World Cup. We had a quiz. We had FIFA predictions, so don't forget to stay tuned to all that. That's on the website. The Twitter, we are going live in literally an hour. So these guys better come back from the half very quick. So we're going live in an hour with the A-League, with the Europa League draw. So obviously that starts at 12, so we'll get that done basically straight after. See who all the teams draw. Now, there is a Watchalong, a media source here. Nope, not that one. That could run down off the top of my head. So we've got the Watchalong in just under an hour. Then we have got, on Saturday, it is me in the morning with West Ham, Manchester City. Great game. First versus fourth. West Ham have got a big chance to cement themselves in that Champions League spot against the title, the winners. They're running away with it. Then, basically straight after that, at 3:30, it's Sevilla versus Barcelona. Incredible La Liga tie. Barcelona being a bit shaky recently. So have Sevilla, but En-Nesyri has been firing for them. If you want to find out more about En-Nesyri, check it out on the website. Kieran L did an article on that. And then straight after that, I'm back again with Kieran L this time with RB Leipzig versus Borussia Mönchengladbach, a huge Bundesliga game. So Gladbach will be coming off that 2-0 loss to Manchester City. Going to be good. It's going to be a very, very good game. So with Leipzig, obviously, coming off that Liverpool tie. But I can't wait. Going to be so many interesting games. And there'll probably be more watch-alongs on Sunday. Just wait and stay tuned on the Twitter or the watch-alongs on Monday. Wait and see with them. But as it stands, 1-0 in this game. And we had an early chance with Diego Agostino, who was fouled in the box. It looks like a foul, never given. But Perth do get that goal, but ruled out by the lovely Inga. Go with the comments. I'll me a pack of Denny's, 8-pack of skinless sausages with mayo. I'm guessing Denny's is definitely an Irish thing. I'm going to buy some. Walmart is okay. Shop local markets, and yeah, we have meal deal. But that's it. Saddle tubs, I don't have dogs. I was all smiling for the comment, then I started reading it. What are your favourite stadiums, bro? Oh, is it Mariners? The one that's on the water. It's by the water. I'll find it. Central Coast Mariners. No, not Mariners. Is it Wellington? I think it might be Wellington. If I can find it. Images. Oh, Central Coast Stadium is great because it's the stadium and then it's got the is it a lake or is it even? It might be the sea. It's got like a lake or a sea, literally opposite. It's such an amazing looking stadium. And I think is it Wellington Phoenix Stadium then as well, but the Mariners is one of the nicest ones. Wellington Phoenix Stadium. Where is it? No, but I like Wellington because it's just an oval. Fucking huge stadium, innit? I didn't realise how big I'm guessing they share it. Because 34,000 fans is a lot. Wellington Phoenix FC. Sky Stadium. Who plays there? Tenants. The stadium will play with Sunset. At home, the Wellington Lions, not Mighty 10, Rugby Union. So the Wellington Rugby Union team and the Hurricanes. It's Hurricanes League. No, TJ Perinara and Addis Vieira play from. And Boda Barrett. Rugby Union. Oh, they play Super League next time, yeah. Wellington Sevens. And then they play the All Black games there. They play Wellington Phoenix. And the All Whites play there. During the summer, cricket, rugby league, Aussie rules. You know, lovely stadium though. No, but it's the Mariners. Suncorp Stadium. Let's have a look. Suncorp. Oh, there it is. Milton. Who plays here? Oh, it's Brisbane. It's Brisbane's. That makes sense. You know what? I thought that was Valley Parade then. You know what? Okay. Some stadiums look better when you zoom them out. That does look nice. That looks real. My worry is, so is this where you play your home games? So we're at Perth. Do you ever fill it out? And same with this is a question with the rugby. Does it get filled out? Because it's a huge stadium. From what I've seen of like a lot of teams in the A-League, not as many fans there, but it'd be lovely to see. But that does look. It is a lovely. It's a proper it screams rugby, and not in a bad way. It just scream like, I get, you want to know, Bradford Bull vibes, just in terms of the colours. In terms of the stadium's nothing near, but the colours just scream the Bulls. Looks really nice though. Looks really, really nice. Ron George is from Germany. Well, welcome. Big, obviously that's why he's Port Leverkusen. That makes sense. I love the Estadio BBVA Bancomer in Mexico with the mountains back. Yeah. And there's a stadium in Southern which is like the Plateau or something. Of the Plateau. Oh yeah, I've seen that. Another one you're talking about, Bernardo. There's also one in. Oh, where is it? There's one that's in like an Eastern European country, maybe Albania. It's alright, Rowan. No need to try. Have a great one. What dog did you have? So I know I've only ever had a cat. I've always wanted a dog, Pomsky. If you've ever seen a Pomsky, you know what? I realised like with these streams, because we're not on StreamYard and stuff, I can just load up images and like show them. But I just really want a Pomsky. Like, hold up. Not copy image. Save image as. There. Like, I've always wanted one that looks so nice. I know this has got nothing to do with the football. But who gives a shit? Add a new source. Image. Browse. Put it in the downloads. Look. Show it that. I just want one of these. Look at it. How can you not tell me that's not cute? Look at it. Ooh. That's what I want anyway. I want a Pomsky. I love one. Absolutely love it. I'd love it. I'd love it if we beat them. But this game should be getting over very soon. Oh god. But not long left in this game. Not long left. I've just spilt down myself. Well done, Rowan. Well done. I need to watch that Atlanta on Disney Plus Ball and Stars, which is on Disney Plus. Also, Grey's Anatomy is on there. You know, I can't wait to watch One Division. I really can't. I really can't wait to watch it. That's a proper dog in it. Just give me it. When I'm rich and famous, never. When I've got enough money to look after a dog, 100%. Could be great. I mean, we've got a second half still in this game to play. I just want, you just want a game to get going again. You want to save the night. Oh, big boys. A big boy dog. Big boy dog. My grandma had a sausage dog mixed with a staffy. It was so cute. Stunk. Absolutely stunk as shit. But loved him. So cute. Because he'd have the body of a staffy, so bulky, but he'd have the small legs of a sausage dog. But absolutely, he reeked. But we loved him anyway. I mean, this game better start relatively quick, because, the draw's going to be happening in literally, we would have 5 minutes in between. The Champions League draw, I actually don't know. I'll look for that. Champions League draw. Spell league right for once. I know that's not a big accomplishment. The 20th of March, so a while away. January, February, March. Yeah, next month. So in a month's time. So you don't have to worry about that. So we've got we've got a big game this Friday. Werder Bremen versus Eintracht Frankfurt in the Bundesliga. First thing we had was a cross between a Labrador Greyhound and you had a German Shepherd. Jealous. Love a German Shepherd. Fans, my mate's called Lovely Labrador. Lovely black lab. Labs are so nice. Is it black? Lovely black? Yeah, she is. Love the lab. They're just nice. I love dogs. Nice dog. As much as I love my cat. Has my cat made an appearance on this channel? Over the summer, but that would have been a while ago. Who shares more attack prowess today? Ooh, it's tough. I go Perth as we do get underway, by the way. We are underway here. So we should be alright. Bar there's not 10 minutes at a time, we should be okay. For me, it's Perth. Perth have just showed... Oh, no. Brisbane obviously are top of the table. In this game, Perth have showed a lot more attacking intent. Castro is that big one, but Fornarole, D'Agostino have both been amazing going forward. Then it's Brisbane. Take out Mibrahatu, the striker. Danzaki and Winslow Halls have had a great game, but they've just been let down by the striker Mebrahatu. So if you took out him and put in another striker, I think Brisbane would really, really be more dangerous in this game. Mebrahatu has got his number 17 shirt back on though, which is nice. Nice to see. As now it's with Castro on the wing for Perth Glory. They could get an early goal, it'd be huge. Poor touch by Kilkenny, but it goes to Rollins. To D'Agostino on this right hand side of the pitch. Got to build up from the. I don't know. We'll go back to the back. I was saying, got to build up from the back where they were, but they've gone back to Aspera. Gone all the way back to Aspera. I just want some energy into this game. We had it in the final 10 minutes of the half. I just want the same thing. Castro does really well to win the ball back. Finding him. Plays it through to Kilkenny. Got a bit of time and space. Puts a long ball over the top of D'Agostino. And Young will come out and collect. He's massive. Not in terms of height. He's huge. How old is he? He looks old. Yeah, 35. He was a youth international for England. But yeah, 35. I thought it was old. But it's Brisbane now. Hingate on the ball. To O'Shea. To Danzaki. Tries to play through. I think that was Ingert. But he just goes to Hingate not even really hunting it down. Sort of a slow start. Valafi will take the goal kick. Not the energy kick start I was hoping for, but we've got enough time. Thank you, by the way. Thank you for the halftime chat about dogs and hot dogs. We talked nothing about the game. As I think is a custom with my watch-alongs. Castro can't get under his feet. And Ingham will come and rescue him a little bit. Go back to... Is it Tackman? Lackman, sorry. The Dutch. Where's Lackman played at? Because I saw he was Dutch and I saw that he played for a couple of Dutch sides. Vertees was one of them, weren't it? Oh, he's from Curaçao and Netherlands. Perth, he played... God, he's played everywhere. Well, not everywhere. Groningen, Chef Wednesday, Willem, Swole. Played in the Israel League. All on free transfers, bless him. Bless him. Castro, though, puts it through to Ingham in the midfield. D'Agostino sort of steals it there. And it'll go for a goal kick. Oh. Strange decision there, but D'Agostino sort of steals it for him. I think it was Armiento. See it? It's Diego Castro linking up really well with Ingham. Ingham then takes it down the midfield, plays a nice ball into the midfield. It was actually Fornarola. D'Agostino steals off him. But he's actually smart because he's being covered across. If D'Agostino leaves it, Fornarola's not getting onto it. But this is a lovely thing. Mebrahatu holding up the ball well, and now there's a lot of open space at Inca. The goal scorer puts it into the box. Mebrahatu can't get under control. And Rawlins gets a little touch of it. The 16-year-old gets a little bit of a touch to it, and then we'll clear it out. I'm guessing Rawlins came through the academy. You just presume. Yeah, under 21 straight to the thing. Fuck me, born in 2004. Jesus Christ. I played soccer for third grade Manchester United team. Third grade? What does that mean? Played soccer for third grade Manchester United team. Fair play. Fair play. I'm going to head now, Rowan, to get ready. Got to pick up some groceries such as enjoy the half. Chat, bye-bye. Hopefully I might see you for the Europa League draw, Kyle. If not. Is that Ronnie O'Sullivan? The 161. Guessing it was Ronnie. Is my only guess. He's the only famous Ronnie I know that's a sports star. It's got Ronnie Corbett, Ronnie O'Sullivan, Ronnie. Not many famous people called Ronnie. Oh, Ron Howard. Ronnie. No common name. Ron. Who's that? Who's the guy with moustache? Ron. I can't think about him. By the way, nothing much happened in this game. Good tackle there from Ingham. And wins the throw. It comes off Mebrahatu. So he's got rid of that strap that was on his head. Did have stitches. Ingert plays a great ball in. Mebrahatu just can't get the ball under his feet. Rawlins gets such an important touch, and then he gets it out as well, which is even bigger. But a nice little touch from the youngster Rawlins. Actually, I've probably got, depending when this game's finished, I've probably got literally 5 minutes to get us some food. Ron Weasley, thank you. Thank you, Alexandra. Although you just have a comment. As soon as you hear the words Ron, boom, you straight to it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Ron Jeremy. Thank you. Ronald McDonald. See, there are famous Rons. Not many sports stars called Ron. I mean, Ron Jeremy is a sports star in itself. Do you think Perth will go? I don't know. Like I said at the start, remember Hatu has just not been there. But Perth have had a lot of the ball, but not much to do with it. But if I was going to choose a team, Alexander, I would choose Perth. I would. For me, they have been the better side. You can't say that. Now he's Ingham though on the wing. Tries to play through Fornaroli. It's a bit poor there. Is Ingham. We'll take the throw in. Look at that. Look at him. I don't know if you're watching the game, obviously. What? Them chairs are great. It's like, if you're not watching the game, there's chairs on the side, literally on the sidelines. They're just plastic deck chairs. Ball's being kept in by Fornaroli. Does really well. Bernaldo, that is incredible. Castro, the 38, still got it in his locker. Ingham will put the ball in back post, and it's poor ball by him. That is incredible, Bernaldo. Hats off. Iron Sheik. Obviously, you can go with Iron Man, but Iron Sheik. Look, he's even got a wrestling reference in there. Cheers. Well, we're nearly 10 minutes into the second half, and one more opportunity. It's Castro in the middle. Got D'Agostino making a run. He chooses to use D'Agostino. It's a great ball across. No one there, though. Actually, I've just seen Glory. In fairness, there is a lot of fans in the stadium, actually. I'll let them off. You can tell it's later on, though. I'd say the opposite. I think that's a great cross. Just no one there for him. Because he's had to go to the byline to keep it in. Ingham will win. They throw him. Robbie Slater. I said Robbie Slater on the pitch. No, Robbie Slater's doing the commentary. You know, the way I've been watching A-League, they've got such a good side. It's such like all these teams. It's a shame that Australia don't really do much. I mean, have they qualified for the World Cup 2022? Ah, it was ambitious from Fornaroli outside the box. Has a dig. I'm starting to look at the 2022 World Cup qualified teams. Qatar are the only side that have qualified. When does qualifying start? So it'll be interesting to see, obviously. Possible expansion. It was possible to expand the team over 2 more additional venues. Let's look and see. Would have voted in the final season 5th of June, however, FIFA will not expand the tournament, that's fine now. The Power wins the thingy. Wins the header. It's with Danzaki now. Held the ball up really well. To O'Shea. Puts a good ball into the back post. Rowlands comes across to cover it really well. Danzaki will keep it in under his feet. Still with the Roar now. Gillespie goes for the shot. You know, waste. Absolute waste. If we look at qualifications, we've got the African qualification. This is 2022. So we've already had the first round. I know we had the first round. The groups have been drawn, but obviously they haven't been played yet. When were they playing? June, so mid-June. So when the Euros is going on, I'm guessing. But so you look at the teams that qualified to the groups. The draw for the first round was held. And the second round of the groups. And then the third round would be after. So 10 group winners. Okay, right, interesting. So you see, so the teams that qualified to the groups, I'm guessing, let me just check if Angola are in a group. Yeah, so the teams that qualified to the groups are Ethiopia, Zimbabwe, Namibia, Tanzania obviously have got Samatta. Let's sort of check. Did Samatta play that game? You'd presume so, as he's probably their biggest player. Yeah, he did play for them. This was played last year. Djibouti, Malawi, Angola, Liberia, Mozambique, Guinea-Bissau, Equatorial Guinea, Togo, Sudan, Rwanda. Cross comes in. By the way, nothing's going on this game. That's what I'm talking about. Fornaroli thought he was Guerrero all of a sudden. Exactly. You know what? Fair play for me. test them a bit different. Talking about how to get WWE like Ron Simmons. Damn! I wish I had the voice for it. I'm just trying to say, this was just me. Asia, here we go. Space, though. For Halls. Rollins, great defending from Seth there. Seth? Joshua. I'm just looking, Australia in the qualification. When are the games being played? Oh, I think we've already had qualification, which is nice. So, here we go. Go through here. So the ranking of the runner-up. Okay, wait. Where's Australia? I presume they topped the group. Yeah, they did top the group. 12 points from 4 games. I'm just looking. So if Qatar win group, why are Qatar put in a group? I don't understand that. They've already qualified. So if Qatar win Group E, I'll be able to advance to the Asian Cup only. So here you go. So Qatar have already qualified. Cleared away by the. I'm just looking. Sorry. So if here we go. Third round. The third 2 groups of 6 teams. The first 2 teams in each group qualify. We'll proceed to the 4th round. The 4th round will go to the Interconfederations Cup, which is the African, the CONCACAF, the CONMEBOL, and the OFC. So they're playing obviously in June 2022. Interesting because no, it wasn't actually that good. It wasn't that good. Akbari, though, in the midfield, Afghani man who hasn't actually done much this game. As a shot from outside the box goes to nothing. There's a man that's just slid on the pitch there. 3rd round. When these games being played then? AFC 3rd round. Here we go. That's match day 10. Match day 1. 2nd December 20. So there's going to be a lot of games midway through. But it's just interesting to see when. Because when's the World Cup's 2022, surely, so they haven't got much time. I just want to see all the other Europe qualifications for it. When are they? March time, January, February, March. Which will be very fun. I know I'm pretty confident England have got an easy group, as you'd expect. Where are we? There we are, yeah. San Marino, Andorra, Albania, Hungary, Poland is a tough one, then England. So, I mean, if you look at the group stages that your teams you expect to go through, nothing happening in this game, by the way. Probably Portugal, Spain, Italy, France, Belgium, Denmark, Netherlands, Croatia. You probably all the teams that are currently sat at top. Germany, with no games played, just due to qualification. Was a bit to find someone streaming about Perth vs Roar. Well, Ribsy, welcome. I do love that when you've come in, I'm not even talking about the A-League game. I'm talking about the World Cup. But yeah, every Friday I try to do the A-League morning watch along. So we've done it every week, apart from not every week, but we've done it for a couple of weeks now. Been very entertaining. Nothing's really happened. 1-1 as it stands. A cast both goals that are coming at the end of the first half. I mean, if you're a better man and you put both teams scoring each half, you'd have been loving the end of that second half, wouldn't you? Good defending there by Akbari. Stuff on a rolling now. I expect to see some changes soon from both sides, really, because not much going on. Castro will lose the ball. Got a right ball patch. But yeah, I really enjoy watching the A-League. It's like watching any other league. Entertaining. And also, you've got crowds back, and that's nice to see. But also, I will keep on watching them afterwards. It's just such an awkward time in terms of just early on. So it's also, it gets me up in the morning. Who are the... Obviously, Mitch Juki's back for Western Wanderers, which is done. Who are the... when do Austria last play next? National soccer team? Nope. Gonna be double change though. Oh, 4 subs. 4 subs for Perth Glory. So many changes. God. Right. Amiento for Keo. Right. Yeah. There's going to be an A-League debut for Otter, but we've got Keo coming on for Amiento. D'Agostino coming on for Daniel Steins. We will have Osama Malik come on for Wilson. That's obviously Brandon Wilson. Had actually a good half thing. And then we're going to have the debut in Kasuka Otter coming on for Dane Ingham. So coming on are Keogh, Steins, Malik and Otta, and coming off are Diogostino, Wilson, Armiento and Ingham. I mean, this Kosuke Otta making his debut, but I'm seeing where he came from. So played for Yokohama FC Tokyo, went out to Vitesse for a year, came back to Tokyo, went to Nakoyo Grampus, and then it joined in January to Perth. So, how old is he? He's 33! Thought earlier just shot outside the box. He's 33! I thought he was like this proper youngster who's made his way over from Japan. He's 33. Take it back. To give this Perth dominating though. Yeah, I chance to leave a bit to decide, but we're learning. 4 subs just every day. We have some rule that's like a youth plays a free sub and you get 1. Ah! Who you for, Ribs? Or something like yeah, I mean, Ribs, who is your team? I'm guessing you're Australian. Oh, how's he missed that? Mabratu. That should have been in. That should have been in. It's a great ball in by who plays that in? Number 19. It was Hinger, the goal scorer. And Mabratu finds himself open, chests it down lovely, and then he just skies it. There's a lot of open space in there. But he says, hi, Ryan. Wrong name, but it's Rowan, but I'll take it in. We're not doing the first game now. No, we're not. We're not doing that. There'll be no more Watchalongs today, apart from at 12. What's the age limit of the 3 youngsters sub rule? Do you want me to have a look? And also, Rib say, who do you support? I'm guessing you're Australian. When do thingy? World Cup qualifiers played in Nepal on the 30th of March, they do. Australia. If I have a look, actually, Football Australia, no. Let's go to the Australian Soccer Team, Football Federation. You know what? I could just type in Australian sub rules. 4 subs. A player who begins the game as a substitute. Oh, that's Aussie rules. That's right, soccer. Australian rules. No. Substitution, Association of Football. But I want it in Australia. Oh, how am I the... here we go. It's been one of the most insane starts. Here we go. A year from the pandemic. Mental. We're still in it. Across final 27 games and the first 39, additional 129 players as crossing Danzaki crosses it in and it's cleared away. I can't believe we got 4 subs from Perth. Fourth and fifth subs. It just allows them to play Pep. Most leagues have adapted to the 5 subs rule. In the A-League, 5 of the top 6 teams. Based on 5 subs, you're changing half your team. Played sometime we should keep 5. We're going to play sometime we should keep the 5 sub rule. I think the 5 sub rule is a great... I can't find out the youngster one, but I think the 5 sub rule is a great rule. You're a Raw guy. Ah, that makes sense. Well, luckily, we are in... Because of like the time differences, in the UK, we always get the A-League games that are like... So it would be... I think it's 9 o'clock for you. So we get the games that are your 5 past... So for us, it would start at 5 past 10 a.m. And normally 5 past 8. And they're always on BT just because... Also, BT wants some content on the website. Does the A-League have a star player on the rise? You're going to have to ask the thing. Apart from... Well, we all love Michi Duke, don't we? We all love Michi Duke. Mebrahu does... Oh, he's got a man running in front of him. Doesn't use him. A bit unselfish there. He had... Mabratu had Wenzel Hall's making a run for him. Doesn't use him, though. I'm trying to think off the top of my head in terms of star players. You're gonna have to Australian when I'm still watching the games. But we love Michi Duke. We love him. Obviously, making his return last week, and then I think he's starting. He should be starting tomorrow. My second Bankwest Stadium and Optus Stadium. Go on then. We'll have a look. Bank cross comes in. It's at the back post. It's Inga crosses it back in. It's cleared away. Oh, Bankwest Stadium. Parramatta. Oh, that's lovely. That is. Who's that? Ah, it's the Western Sydney Wanderers. Western Sydney Stadium. It's not even the Wanderers Stadium. Uses. Here we go. Oh, it's Western Sydney Wanderers Stadium. Inger's, by the way, Inger's having a great game. Oh, I've just looked. The first soccer game held at the stadium when the Wanderers struck on Leeds United. Bogus scored the first goal. Kwame Yeboah scored. And then Hernandez scored. Pablo Hernandez. The legend that is for Leeds. I know he's very loved there. Because, yeah, the Wanderers. We wander around. Oh, I can't believe they never have to use that. That's lovely. What was the other one you put in? Optus Stadium. Optus Stadium. That's in Burswood. Oh, right. That is nice. That is nice. I'll give you that. Giving away in the midfield, though, there by... Who was that? I don't know who that was. Whoever it was gives it away. And there's a big drive on the left. It's Fornaroli on the left-hand side here. He's got no one. Brisbane come back to defend well, but Perth do get the ball at the feet. Kilkenny. To Steins. To Rawlins. Back to Kilkenny. Malik now. Puts out on the left to Otter. I nearly said the youngster is 33. It's 33, just good genes. It's on the Premier. I know it's mental, innit? Wasn't exactly like you were saying. I think the 5-star rule is great, though. I think the Premier's stupid. The first thing is, Rollins is on the wing, though. Keeps it in really well. Still Rollins is still Rollins. He's got no options. Oh, what a breakout performance from Rollins, by the way. As Castro has got the ball. There's a lot of open space on the left to Otter. Instead, it's used to Daniel Steins on the right. Steins, Kilkenny to Malik. Malik? Kilkenny. Oh, you know what? This is a great performance by Joshua Rawlins. 16 years old. He is really making... He's the Australian under-17s captain. He's really making a name for himself in this game. Great ball over the top to Kilkenny. Finds Otter into the middle. It's Fornaroli! What a goal for Perth Glory. I mean, I'm sorry, Brisbane fans, but what a goal. On his debut, get an assist, Otter, and it's Fornaroli. It's a great finish from him. It's 2-1 Perth Glory. Oof, what a goal that was. What a goal. Let me just change the scorelines and we'll talk about it. It was on the right-hand side with Kilkenny. Otter was screaming for it before, earlier on with Castro. He doesn't get it. Instead, it switched all the way over again to Otter. Was it even Kilkenny? It was actually Castro. Castro placed it through to Kilkenny. Otter has just drifted off. Kilkenny spots him. It's a great ball. Otter just dinks it back in and Fornaroli with a lovely little side foot finish to put it back into the net. That score has changed. That's 2-1 to Perth Glory. What a finish. What a run. Nice upset. That looks lovely. I looked at the other it's not a youngster, he's 26. He just played in Salzburg for a while, didn't he? So, when he came, he was a youngster to the Premier League. But I think he just played in the Salzburg for a while. And Tubbs, boom, what a goal. Great finish from Bruno Fornaroli. It was a great finish to 33-year-old. El Tuna, which means the prickly pear, which is a great nickname. El Tuna. Ribsy has said boo, but it's... Oh. But Mebrahatu behind. Gives it away. I mean, Ribs also has the Brisbane fan. This is my first game, I think, watching Brisbane in a while. I might have done an early watch along with him. What do you make of Mebrahatu? I haven't seen much from him. Obviously, he's old. He's 30? Yeah, so... He hasn't done much this game. Goal. He hasn't done much. Still time for an equaliser, exactly. Still time for an equaliser. You're not wrong there. That setup was great, though. Kilkenny, lovely switch of play to Otter. And then plays it through to Fornaroli with another little finish. Now it's Kilkenny to Steins on the wing. Still Steins. Daniel Steins takes it past 2. Fornaroli. Oh, you know what? Fornaroli tries to set up Steins, tries to be unselfish. Rollins plays the ball in. Fornaroli can't get onto it. Obviously, if you're new to the channel, like I think a couple of you are, don't forget to like, subscribe to us. We've got so many more watch-alongs. We've literally got a watch-along in half an hour with the Europa League draw. For the Europa League draw at 12. Then we have, tomorrow, we've got West Ham versus Manchester City, Sevilla versus Barcelona, and RB Leipzig versus Gladbach. So we've got a plethora of games to tickly pickle. Tickly pickle? Something you fancy as well, innit? French fancies. Oh, they're lovely, aren't they? Mr. Kipling's are great. 2-1 as it stands there. Oh, the stadium is lovely. 2-1 as it stands here in Perth. Steins to Castro. Kilkenny into the midfield. Fornerole. Perth are playing very nice football here. Perth getting cocky, playing for fun. They've got, like I said before, they've got the wind of the sails. They are really feeling it. They're really feeling it. So as I said, I'll let this watch along as soon as possible, and then we're going straight into the next game. So we're going straight into the next game, which will be very fun to see. Long ball played through. Not that was long ball. Kilkenny long ball over the top though. Spot Fornerole. Fornerole with a very heavy second touch. Can't win the ball back. But Perth are really feeling themselves right now. Sort of just play, like Tubbs said, playing with fun. Playing for fun. 20 minutes left in this game. Is there a chance for an equaliser for Brisbane? Peeled out. On the wing now. He's not even on the wing, it's the fullback. Trey's the centre. I'm sorry, Trewin. O'Shea plays a good ball over the top. Aspro does well to clear it. I've still got that bandage on his head. We'll get the proper stitches after. There's going to be double change for Brisbane. It's going to be Jelicic and Champness. I'm just going to look at this. Keegan Jelenic, 18 years old. Big opportunity. And it's going to be Danzaki coming off for Jelicic. No, so Danzaki is coming off for Champness. Joe Champness. 23 years old. Oh, I got really confused then, because it said Joe Champness is an Asian professional football player and rapper. No, he genuinely is just a rapper. I was so confused, and I was like, what's that got to do with what's that got to do with football? But he's a rapper as well at the same time. Fair placement, but Champness coming on for Danzaki, and then Jelicic is come off for Mebrahatu. So big opportunity for the 18-year-old to put his name on this game right now. But that's some pretty average defensive players this year, but they don't seem so bad now. Ribsy, you're in luck. So, he's part any clubs outside the A-League, and he says, yeah, I'm a Spurs fan, where'd you look? Because Bernardo's a Spurs fan as well. So another, okay, we're just stacking up the Spurs fans in this chat. Last week we did Tottenham one, didn't do it this week. No fan in Manchester United against today, unfortunately, Kurt. Obviously, but you've got Chelsea this weekend. That'll be a good game. That'll be a very good game. I mean, Perth go up to 5th now. Sydney drop down to 6th. Brisbane, Hobson, brilliant, falling off the Prem though. I mean, Ribsy, hopefully you stay with us. I don't know how late it'll be, but hopefully you come over to the Europa League stream and see who you draw. So it'll be interesting to see who you get in the next round. And Tubbs, an Everton fan, look at you. You're having a good season. You really are. You really are having a good season. I mean, Tubbs, if you want to give a read on the channel, on the website, the sports-corner.com, Adam did an article on the Spurs' new thing. But your main team is obviously Bayern Munchen. Bayern Munchen, such an incredible team. I love him. I don't love him. I hate him. But I love watching him. Oh, that is lovely. Castro. Otter! Great save! Castro is in! It's 3-1. Heartache for Brisbane Roar. Diego Castro, second goal of the game. It is another lovely goal. I mean, Rissett kicked out the cup jerks. But it's 3-1 to Perth Glory. What a goal that was. I mean, I joked about that Otto, he's 33 years old, but he's really making an impact. It starts with Steins in the midfield, cuts it inside to Rawlins, the 16-year-old, who gets it to Castro. Castro with a lovely backheel pass, finds Fornerole, who's got Otter on the wing. Otter then goes for the shot. It's a great save by Young, but it falls to Castro, and no one was near. What a finish, what a goal. Perth looking like They're going to come away with all 3 points as it stands. 3-1 up as this game comes into its final days. Well, Roar collapse there. Old man Castro rebound goal. Silence on the Rowan. Come on, Perth. Oh, you said a VAR check, Ribsy. Give your reactions. Probably like 3 seconds just to wait and see. You might just be ahead. Yeah, exactly. You are literally like 2 seconds ahead. Looks like a good night to the Roar today. 38 years of age, yet he's still playing. Decision upheld, it is a goal. 3-1, they were checked for an offside. 3-1 as it stands. 14 minutes left, there's been momentum. Will come back in Brisbane, get back into it. But Diego Castro, nearly 40, and he's still banging in goals. And I know a lot of people go, oh, that proves the A-League at the 30-year-old tear up. Castro's just played incredible. You know, I think man of match obviously today would be Castro. But you've got to take a shot for Joshua Rowlands, the young right back. 16 years old, and he's just made such an impact in this game as Young goes to clear the ball. It's just not cleared, and this time it's Malik. Wins the ball to Fornarola. Malik doesn't win the header. It's bundled around the midfield. It's lost again in the midfield. But Brisbane have just lost all defensive structure as it stands right now. Just lost it all, as it seems. There's going to be a sub for Brisbane. Is that the final sub for Brisbane as well? No, they've got 2. And it's going to be Jesse Daly who does come on. And I don't know who's come off. Truin. So yeah, go forward at the back. So it looks like it's going to be Hinker and Brown as your full-backs. Aldred and Gillespie as your 2. And then Daly would fit in. I'm guessing it's a centre midfielder, yes. Good save by Valafi there. Where would you rank a league compared to English League, like League One? I realised you said A League. Oh, it's tough. I'd say League One bordering on Championship. I think you can definitely get to that Championship level. You've only been going for 20 years, is it? You're not been going long. 20 years? Maybe a bit longer. Like, you're not a league that's been around for donkey's years. Your youth is developing. Alvin, you've gone for 3-2 at full time. Good prediction. Yeah, I was thinking Championship, but I didn't know whether it was too ambitious. Oh, good shot outside the box for the young Afghanistan player Akbari. The young, from when I click his name, he's like 33. Yeah, he's 20, and you thought he was young. From a victory player. Spurs will probably... Oh, Tubbs. Bold claim. Bold claim. Still a team that plays in red and white in that competition. Spurs they've got a great shout. I think a lot of the English sides could win this. I think United, Spurs, United or Spurs definitely can win it. For sure, I was going to say Arsenal, but we all know, no, it's Arsenal. They're a bit stinky, aren't they? They're a bit stinky, Arsenal. But I like that Brisbane did actually try to chase something up. Have gone forward at the back, and it might have not paid off because it's Malik. Puts it to Steins on the wing. Steins is going to have an absolute dig, and Jamie Young's going to dive and stop it. And Young just screaming for any options and doesn't get it. Steins putting a lot of pressure on, and Steins has won it back, and he'll go for a throw-in. A-League teams are quality. I was kind of hoping Benfica would do it. I think all of us were. All of us. The thing is, you look at these, like if I load up the A-League, you look at the score lines, they aren't, and maybe that says something for the defence, but 3-1 as it stands now. 2-0, 3-2, 2-2, 1-0, 0-0, 4-1, 3-2, 2-0, 0-0, 4-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-1. Like, games have goals. Like, games have a lot of goals, which is something you can't say thing. Roman Spurs have Mourinho. But Mourinho is he's a bit old, isn't he? Yeah, and also, Spurs don't have Abdallah Sima, who is definitely leaving. Cross comes in. I want the hardest match for I don't want an easy path. It'd be interesting to see who you get, because like you said, you want your team to have a great performance in Europa, so you want them to have the hardest teams to beat and prove that you can do it against anyone. Then you're like, I do want to get to a final. You want your easiest run. You would say Molde are probably the easiest team left in the draw, but they beat Hoffenheim. You can't rule them out. It's been given away in the midfield though. It's going to be a counter-attack. Keogh, Fornarola. Just goes and go back to Keogh. I got to go, guys. Dinner time. Thank you very much, Tubbs. Join us in the Europa League stream in 15 minutes. Aspro, good defending there against Halls. I don't know if they say his full name or just Halls, but I call him Wenzel. Good defending against Wenzel Halls. You know he's had a good, in a losing defeat. He's had a good game. 9 minutes left as it stands. Can Brisbane could get a goal back within 5 minutes. There is a good chance that they can get a point from this game. But they've got to get a goal quick, before the 85th minute for sure. And they've got a great opportunity here. It's on the wing. It's a good ball. And Castro doesn't actually get it out. He holds it up here. And to Malik. And Malik will clear it. Keogh gives it away though in the midfield. To Daly. Can Brisbane get anything? They're looking for any options. Hinger to the midfield to Aldred. It's a great ball in. Daly was just offside. Valafi does make the save. It would be hilarious if Olympiacos got Arsenal again and doing the most good. Getting El Arabi. That would be great, wouldn't it? Hassan saving them obviously against PSV, but that would be great. That would be amazing. So, like I said, we will be live at 12. So basically, this stream will end, and I'm going to basically hop in the Discord ready for the Europa League draw, which will be at 12. And there is going to be final save, and it's going to be probably the man of the match. 2 goals to his name. Diego Castro will come off, and Nick Sullivan will come on. Kurt said, Man United, buy new goalkeeper and buy Messi, 6-7 million, bro. Buy Messi. I mean, if Messi goes to United, fair play. You really think they should get rid of De Gea, Kurt? Really think you should get rid of De Gea? I still rate David Hay, and you've got Dean Hendo. No, Hendo's rumoured to the Dortmund and was it Leverkusen? Oh, Gladbach. Another German side were looking at him. So Dortmund would be replacing Berke, and Hitz has just signed a 2-year contract. What a challenge! What a challenge by Otter. Like, not even like, he doesn't even get the ball. He just launches his body in front of the ball and stops it dead on the spot. Who's hosting Rowan? Yeah, it'll be Josh. Josh will be hosting that one. As always, Josh always does the draws. I think he's got everything ready as well from the last one. Real thing should get wow. I rate David Hay. I really do. I think David De Gea's got it in him. Keepers can play for so much longer. Ball over the top though. One player is onside. Cross comes in. It's testing. It's in the box. That's a great header in. And Kilkenny clears it away from Akbari. But Brisbane getting a lot of the ball. Getting a lot of the ball right now. Really testing everything. O'Shea puts the ball in. Good block. A counter-attack now. Steins has got Fornaroli. Steins uses Fornaroli. Bit too much on it. A lot on it, actually. But Fornaroli will win it. Plays it back to Steins. Steins then does lose it. Oh, and Fornaroli cuts in late there on Aldred. Fornaroli. That was such a good opportunity for a fourth for Perth. Steins just puts way too much on it. Way too much. If they show some of this hustle earlier, they might have had a chance. Exactly. This is a completely different side that we saw in the majority of the part of the first half. I think they are playing lovely football. It's just a shame that they haven't been able to replicate. It's a long ball switched all the way over the top. Just doesn't have enough pace on the ball. Given away with Zach Barry, but it's signed Daly. Oh. Fair play to Rollins, just said here, played a full 90 minutes, the youngster. Suez has placed interest in Henderson and Pope, knowing as we will get the keeper from Huesca or something on a bargain. Get Bono. Bono's great from Sevilla. You know what? Lloris, I forgot how Lloris is the oldest player you've got in your books. So I suppose replace him. You had Gazzaniga. And obviously Joe Hart. You had Gazzaniga, though. Who was a great goalkeeper. He could have been your next one. So you've just... Did you sell him? Outside the box, though. It's with Daly. Inga has a shot. Tries to get a second of the game, but he puts it wide. In that situation, it's a great idea, but in that situation, you take your time. You're 3-2 down. You've got an opportunity to get one back. Instead, he just puts it wide. Puts it on his left, and it's nowhere near. It is nowhere near. Then Pope would be a nice signing. Henderson would be a nice signing. But I think if United, do United keep Henderson and make him your starter? We sent him on a trade. Who was that? You sent Rawlins on a trade. Who's this you sent on a trade, Ribs? I've definitely missed something. Definitely missed something. You can let us know. Rawlins is Perth through and through. Who did you send on a trade? We'll find out. Not long left. 4 minutes left. And then 90 minutes left till the Europa. One ball over the top. Finds Otter. Good tackle there. By... It's a sub, innit? Yeah, Jelic, the young striker. It was weird. How... Oh, yeah, Gazzaniga, idiot. Absolute idiot. We sent him a trade. It was weird. How it was terrible in letting pure garbage in a Europa group. Then we put teams like Marine and we wouldn't even let Gazzaniga on there. I was like, on a trade? Exactly, Gazzaniga. It's a shame, innit? It's a real shame. Swear. I suppose if you're bringing Henderson... I think United should be reluctant to let Henderson go. You brought him back off loan and you've played him a bit more than you usually would. Maybe they're teeing him for him to be the starter. And if you're Burnley, you won't want to let Nick Pope go. But if you go down to the Championship, Pope will want to leave. Pope will really want to leave. As now it's Otter. Ball over in the midfield to Steins. Who just gets linked up there with Jelic. Not long left of 2 minutes left in this game. It's looking a lot harder for Brisbane now. It's looking a lot harder for them. Daly. Inga into the midfield to Jelic. Ball. There's a great ball over the top into the box. Oh, who was that? I mean, was that Akbari? Akbari making a nice little run down the middle. The defence is sort of not watching him. It goes to Valafi's hands, but close opportunity for Brisbane. If that goes in, this final minute, it was very interesting, obviously, with the extra time as well. Instead, it's Fornaroli on the wing. Something's falling out. It's a shin pad. You know, Fornaroli's quite smart there. Oh, no, he's holding the back of his leg. Never mind. I thought he was holding where his shin was. I was looking here. The shin pad falls off. Oh. Oh. Oh, no, it's his other leg. Hold up. Something pulls in his leg. Something does pull in Fornaroli's leg because he immediately clutches it and now he's limping. He'll put the shin pad back on. But he is limping. I feel like he's pulled something there. Long ball over the top by Perth. I think it was actually just a fair kick. I feel like Paolo was pretty good for what he was. He won't set the world on fire, but I'll take him over a Hart any day. Probably need a Hart for our training country, exactly. Rollins great defending there from the youngster. Gazza deserved better, even if we replace Royce. We still have Hart, who's abysmal. I could do a long ball from the USA, he would get past Hart. I think I really rate Joe Hart. I really do. I think Hart is a great keeper. Not great keeper, but he was our best keeper for a while, and I genuinely believed he was he was the best keeper in the Premier League for, I say, 2 seasons. Confidence when Pep came in. Confidence when corner comes in. It's still in the box. It's not cleared. Valafi will catch it up. And he'll hit the 90th minute. There hasn't been any breaks in place. Maybe a minute at a time. 3 minutes at a time. They really want us to go late, don't they? They really want us to take it to the last minute for the Europa League stream. Valafi, huge kick up. Still an opportunity for Brisbane, really is. Keogh. Giving away. He hasn't had the best time coming on. And that'll be Brisbane, maybe the final opportunity just to get a saviour or championess. Has got no one around him. To Brown. To Halls. To Wenzel Halls. To O'Shea. To Champness on the wing. Champness still going. Still Champness. And he skies it over the crossbar. Absolutely skies it. I mean, when Brisbane switched to the back four, it actually paid off. He was sure he's a different player now. Exactly. He's like you said, he fits that trainers in the homegrown country, innit? It's a shame. It really is, but what can you do? I was just so surprised when you got rid of Gazzaniga. I thought he's a great backup, even if you get rid of Lloris and you still don't have faith in him as your starter. He would still be a great backup for your cup competitions, Europa if you've got an easy tie. I think Gazzaniga would be a great Europa keeper, even if you have a star keeper. Fastlane, how do you think we'll do? You wait to see. There'll be an article going up on the website sports-corner.com next week, or maybe when Fastlane is live. And I've done my top 5 Miz predictions up before Fastlane for WrestleMania. And for WrestleMania, I'm going to have him as there'll be 2 main WWE Championship matches. There'll be 2 mid card belts, and there'll be a tag team one as well. I might do 6 actually because I've got another idea. I might drop one. Oh god. Brisbane though puts the ball in, a minute left. It's going to go to the back post to O'Shea. To Champness outside the box, takes on his right, has a shot straight at Valafe. Worst thing is Gazzaniga hasn't even played for Elche this season either. That's the problem. Is he would have played a couple of games for you, I feel like. Do you know, there's a bit of rotation. Like maybe when you're playing a Fulham or a West Brom, I mean for you it's thinking about when you're playing a bit of an easy time of cup. Long ball over the top, it'll be chased by... No, it won't, and it'll go straight out. It'll keep it in. Chased by Wenzel Halls though. Clears by Aspero. 15 seconds left in this game. This game's done. This game is done. And might get late goal. Kilkenny. Yeah, he'll just slow the game down. The ref will check his whistle. It'll just slow the game down. Ah, well. Well played, Perth, and I love that stadium. It's got a nice whole feel. It's got a really nice whole feel. And that whistle is going to blow. It's a 3-week gap since they last played. And they've come back and said, we're not out yet. The 30-year-old Castro getting a double goal, putting them 3-1 up. Great win for them. Rip Bradley, bro. Of course, Rip Bradley. Right, I'm going to end this quick because we've got the stream in literally a couple of minutes. But if you want to check us out on all the social medias, that's the thumbnail. YouTube.com/The Sports Corner YT. Please like, subscribe, follow us. And literally, we've got the Europa League stream in 2 minutes. Twitter @the_top corner. Website sports-corner.com. Instagram the _sports corner _ I am live. I'm not live. Here we go. There we go. We're live in 2 minutes. We've got West Brom Massive versus West Ham at 12:30. We've got Sevilla versus Barcelona at 3:30. We've got RB Leipzig versus Gladbach at 5:30. I'll see you. Me and Josh will see you, but we'll all see you in the stream in literally 2 minutes. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for joining. I genuinely do appreciate everyone that's actually come and talked to us in the chat. Ribs there, Bernardo, Kurt, Tubbs, Kyle, everyone. I'll see you in a minute.